Hey guys, I came up with a really good metaphor for what the United States is. Imagine you have a house, right? And in it live two brothers. We have Bob, the lefty, and Phil, the righty. And you come back home and you see what has happened there. What has Bob, the lefty, and Phil, the righty, done? And the house is destroyed. There's like feces on the walls. There's all kinds of degeneracies. Everything is broken, destroyed. It's full of liars, it's full of drug addicts, it's full of homeless people who are not being taken care of because nobody knows how. There's blood, there's corpses, just piles of corpses, there's all kinds of stolen items, greed, every kind of sin you can imagine. And there's Bob. And then there is Phil. And when you ask them, who did this? This is terrible. They point at each other. You say, okay, what about this? And Bob points to Phil. What about this? Phil points to Bob. And after you went through all the things that are horrible, that are in disarray, that are sinful, they both look at you like this. And they believe themselves to be innocent. That's the United States. Because this is a land that glorifies itself so much, it doesn't believe it will ever be held responsible for what it is, which is the least of all the Gentile nations. And what that looks like in reality is, you have delusional people who believe somebody like Donald Trump when he says, he is king. They're out there on the streets protesting the delusions of somebody they themselves elected. Because they believe the lies of each other. And they build on top of each other's lies until it all comes collapsing down. I really want to take a moment to hammer this point home because it needs to be said more clearly. There is this great mistake that is happening, and it's really revealed the best by this Bill Nye the Science Guy character when he says, no thrones, no kings. He doesn't believe in God, I'm assuming. Otherwise, it is unforgivable to say that. That's the same as saying there is no such thing as a righteous ruler. There is no God. He is looking at Donald Trump and his delusions. He's buying into them, believing those lies, and saying no thrones, no kings. But that is exactly what the world needs. The world needs a throne where righteous judgments are passed, and the world needs the King of Kings and his servants, who are like kings themselves. That's the only way this is going to get better. The lies you tell each other will not fix anything. You have to believe in the truth. That is what it is to believe in God. And be careful of the liar that comes to deceive. I saw this comic. And it has the reek of desperation and submitting to what is evil in it. And then I saw this man and the things he did. Don't settle for the thing that is desperate and built upon lies. It is a mistake. Be like this man who, through God, sought something that's real, something that's true.